road trip you never forget. Survive the adventures planned for you, and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Don't fall your scared, we'll take care of the rest. Throw out your own rules. Be so
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Physically, I'm probably not capable of doing everything everybody else does. I mean, have you seen Rachel's arms? She's got like biceps. I mean, she could beat me up.
I seriously don't do anything. I just sit around, like taking up space, breathing some air, eating some food. That's what I do.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
I feel that I'm the most different. I feel that if anybody were to get voted off, it would be me. Because at this point, I don't have any athleticism going for me. At all.
We're about to go out, but I rushed back to the RV just so I could call you.
Oh, thank you. I didn't take a break from her because I don't love her or I don't want to be with her. It was just, I feel like I would have been cutting myself short if I didn't try to experience everything I could while I was here.
All right, I miss you.
I miss you too.
Don't say it like that. You know I can tell when you don't say it like you mean it.
This is exactly what we need in order to experience things outside of each other. I need new people in my life that will take my mind off of it, that won't remind me of her.
And a lot of times people don't know off of that because we don't just announce it as soon as people meet us. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't even tell my mom. Well, the first year we still dated guys. So that was a big insecurity that I had about telling people because I didn't want them to fit me into any kind of stereotype.
Instead of you are who you are and who just happens to like
Yeah. I don't really label myself anything. We call ourselves two straight women that fell in love.
That would be really hard to tell your parents.
Oh, well, my mom, she doesn't think that this is my lifestyle. She thinks I'm gonna be with a guy. She's watched the relationship, and she doesn't see it lasting.
Do you think you guys will be together? Like after this, or?
Even when I'm with Amy, I'll have a dream that I'm with a man. Like I've slept with a man. Like whatever you want to call them, dreams. They're with men in my dreams, but I am with Amy.
Hello?
Hello, road rulers.
Hello, just a second.
We get a direct connect clue.
If you think you got what it takes to pass the mission at Clemson,
Yeah.
meet us at the clock tower on campus at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Dress warm and don't be late.
We're going to Clemson!
Before tomorrow's mission, though, we decide to go clubbing.
Fall in love with somebody else tonight. You fall in love.
I don't know what's going on with me and Eric. I like him as much as I can't admit that I do, and I do.
Kendall plays games, especially with Eric. Eric is being a 16-year-old boy who has never been in an actual relationship with anybody, and he's afraid of Kendall. I just know that when we go out and we're partying and Kendall sees Eric talking to some other girl, she acts like it doesn't bother her.
I don't get jealous. I don't normally get jealous with anybody.
It does bother her, obviously.
If I'm really jealous, I try not to show it.
Sarah! She gets jealous of Eric because she doesn't know how else to feel about the situation.
We're not both fitting in one sleeping bag.
Yeah, you are.
We're not.
Here.
This is way too small.
Small.
Let me just tell you, Eric, this is when you know that someone really cares for you when they're gonna sleep on an air mattress. Twin. Kendall wants it to either be the black area or the white area, but instead she's stuck with this gray area that she doesn't know what to do with.
I don't know, I thought I was like hard and big and bad, but I never ever got into a
That's
fight.
how I was in high school, but now it's like I'm cool. Like our boxers, like I don't even trip off of it no more. It just comes to me though all the time.
As I'm talking to Darrell, he looks as if he's very tough and boxer and not scared of much, but he's very emotional.
I know that before a game I would get nervous, but it's only basketball though. Boxing is like
Everybody always has little butterflies, just little ones, you know? As soon as that, a bell ring, or as soon as it starts, it's like they all go away.
when I first met you, I thought you were good looking, but you had a different look. You had your glasses on, and you had like a real big jersey. I don't know. The more and more I see you, the more and more I notice your like attractiveness.
Because when I first saw her, she didn't seem that attractive, but now, the more I look at her, she's getting more attractive to me, very more attractive.
Good to see you. Eric?
Ready to start your third mission?
Yes.
Okay, well, before we start, we have some uniforms for you. So if you can just go back on the RV and try them on.
Okay, so it's definitely not a swimsuit. It's like a skydiving suit.
No, we're going to be racing cars.
Oh yes!
You blow up and you catch on fire, it's fireproof.
What?
Don't worry, we'll be fine. This is awesome. We look cool. We are cool.
1, 2, 3,
Ronald!
We see all these junk cars lined up in a row, and this ramp positioned in the middle of this humongous field.
Basically what your mission is going to be today is each of you have a car, and what you're going to do is you're going to roll it off of that ramp over there. Yeah, you're going to roll it off of the ramp. But in order to successfully complete the mission as a group, you have to roll it a combined 3 complete rotations.
Roll our car?
Yeah, the car has to roll off of the ramp. Yes, exactly.
It's an upside down roll.
So you want to know what your prize is going to be if you complete the mission today?
Yeah.
6.
Once again, the $6,000 is up for grabs, and we're pretty hungry for the money.
But if you don't complete the mission, then one of you might be eliminated. So you have to complete this mission because you have to get this money, right?
Right? If we don't complete this mission, we have to either give up our prizes or vote someone off. I'm thinking about how quickly I'm going to have to pack my bags once we fail this mission.
Flipping the car is very unfun. It's very dangerous. It's not something you want to do at home.
Life's a bitch, and we've got a house full of them. I'm kind of worried about, attitude.
I want to go over a few things, specifically explain to you how safe we prepare these cars for you guys. Plate harnesses, full cage with padding, safety nets to keep everything in the car. We also have arm restraints for you guys to keep your arms in tight. I'll teach you how to keep your hands on the wheel, the whole deal. Basically, it's a foolproof car. It's built specifically for turnovers and stunts that we do.
There was no glass in our car. It was all plastic plexiglass, so it wouldn't break and cut us or hurt us.
There's a certain speed that will make the car turn over properly. 27 miles an hour.
That's our speed, right?
That's your speed. 27. We have a radar gun on you so we can know how fast you're going.
This guy, Brent, is a professional stunt driver, so he made me feel really comfortable behind the wheel.
It's all about concentration, keeping it cool. Okay?
We have to flip it a total of 3 times between the 6 of us.
We can get a quarter, a half, 3/4, and a full. And if we do more, thank God.
Oh, I would probably be the first to go down in fiery death. That would definitely, that's a Sarah move.
I'm getting little butterflies in my stomach right now. Kind of like the crash test dummy since I'm the first one. My leg is shaking a little.
Yeah, Rich! Yeah!
There are no practice runs. We only get one try at this, which puts that much more pressure on us.
My turning was there?
Yeah, you didn't turn in on time to get the car over.
I hope she's okay. She seemed really intent on kicking ass.
It was hard. I hope you guys do better. I really do. I just didn't know what to do once I was on the ramp.
Rachel's the girl we count on the most to pull her weight, and if Rachel doesn't do something, that sets an example to the rest of the girls.
Yeah, Kendall, yeah, you got this. Yeah!
And if Rachel doesn't do something, that sets an example to the rest of the girls.
Yeah, Kendall, yeah, you got this. Yeah!
I think that's exactly what I did. It's hard. It's startling at first once you hit that ramp because everything shakes. I turned late, Rachel turned late, so I guess my advice to the next group is just to turn earlier than you think, I guess.
Guys, just an update. Got 3 rolls to go, no rolls yet, so. Come on, guys.
Rachel didn't flip. I didn't flip. That's a lot of pressure on the rest of the team.
Let's go, Durrell!
Yeah, Durrell!
Let's go, Durrell!
27, baby! 27!
I rode the car, but I didn't roll a complete turn. I'm kind of pissed. I want a full turn. I got 3/4. 3 people have gone. I'm the only one that's flipped. There's 3 more to go. We need 2 1/4 of a turn. So I'm hoping I could get a full turn on Shane and Eric, and at least Sarah could give us a 1/4 of a turn. We got this. We got it, y'all. We got it. Remember, hold that turn.
Oh, it's upside down.
Right? Yeah, I'm pissed.
Well, got a half out of it.
Good job, man.
Good job, though. This is what happened when you go too fast. The car was spit off straight to its roof. That's where it stayed. That's my
How fast was it going?
31. You know what I'm saying? He basically jumped the car like this. Well, you guys see what happens when you go too slow? See what happens when you go too fast?
Got 2 more tries. We need 1 3/4 rolls for successful mission. Lock and load, boy!
I'm actually sick of hearing clues and hints. I've had my game plan from the beginning, and it's very formed in my mind, and I'm ready to do it.
Come on, Shane!
So far, Shane's been the stud. He passed over the rope, he put on 5.5 pounds, and then he did the entire full turn. So, power to Shane.
So at this point, I'm next in line and last in line, which means I must complete a 3/4 roll or we will fail our mission. A lot of pressure.
No, it's not. It's no pressure. Don't think about pressure. No, seriously, I know you can. You do this.
And I'm very, very scared to fail and get voted off. Has anybody died doing this before?
All the way around, Sarah, all the way around. All right.
You got it, Sarah!
Yes, sir!
Go down there, right? Yeah, next to those cones, the other side of it.
If Sarah pulls a 3/4 roll, which is very possible, we can complete this mission. I really think Sarah has it in her.
Tomorrow at 10.
Danielle is sexy, but she's... This is a lot of pressure for someone knowing that they need to get 3/4 of a flip in order to save themselves to stay with the rest of the group.
Woo! Come on, pick it up!
Sarah, we love you, man.
totally panicked.
You know?
I was going way too fast. And I hit the brakes. I panicked. I'm sorry.
Let's get out and pull it in with us.
Yeah.
Oh. God, this sucks. I screwed up too. Yeah, but you didn't have 5 people before you tell like you had to do it, so.
And all I'm thinking is I failed.
Good try. But, you obviously don't get the $6,000, and also because that's your second failed mission, you got a really important decision to make. So tonight, you either have to give up the prizes you've won so far, or vote off a cast member.
Basically, it's, are we going to keep Sarah or keep the prizes?
I definitely do care if I get voted off. I really want to have this experience. I really want to be part of the group. If I had actually accomplished the 3/4 turn a day, I think they're so fickle that they absolutely would have loved me. You see the way it is now, where I'll be voted off next.
You have failed 2 missions. You are now faced with a choice. You have to either give back all of your prizes or vote one of your fellow road rulers off the team and keep your prizes. The choice is yours.
I'm ready to vote right now. I'm voting not to vote.
You mean give up prizes?
Give up prizes.
Give up prizes.
Okay.
2 other people failed in the role. It's not her fault we failed this mission.
I vote to give up my prizes.
I vote to give up the Barbie doll bikes.
I vote to give up prizes.
I vote to give up prizes. I guess I vote to give up prizes too. I just think that we also need to make a pact that from now on out, we're not, if we do lose another one, something needs to change. Because this is enough losing.
Yeah.
It felt like people felt sorry for me and were doing me some sort of favor by allowing me to stay with them on the RV. And as sweet as that was and everything, I really didn't like feeling guilted at all.
Hey, sexy.
Bad boy.
We were looking for you.
Himself.
I always wonder where you disappear to when you disappear for 2 hours.
I saw that.
Shane, it's okay when you see it.
I was like, nice.
They are nice.
Look at that.
That's like the perfect breast. Look at that.
Who wouldn't want Rachel? Like, I can see why Darrell likes her.
So Rachel, are you showing us or are you showing Darrell?
I don't care. I don't think there's anything that big in boobs, you know?
Rachel, I know you're not. You know.
This is comfortable. This is really comfortable. I like sitting like this, you know? I always, in the daytime, say to myself that nothing is going to happen because I don't think that it'll be good for the whole aura of the team. But then at nighttime, when I need someone to cuddle and, like, I get more vulnerable, he becomes more attractive and the option becomes more realistic.
So this is the king back there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's grown, seriously. Yeah. I walk back there and I'm like, what do you want, master?
Rachel and Darrell fall into an unknown category. They cuddle, like, every night. They flirt, but they don't flirt. They're confusing. I don't get it.
It's just nice, you know, to have someone who you know you can, like, be comfortable with and, like, go to if you need anything. Originally, I didn't think that me and Darrell were going to come of anything. But as the trip is going on, I see that I'm finding comfort in being around him because he understands me and he's just there for me. And on a trip like this, like, you kind of need someone that you can always go to and you know they're going to be there for you. At least I watch him, you know? Really? Like when we go to a club, yeah, I'll just see what he's doing, just to see what he's doing. Like, I like to know, like, where he is. Yeah. What about you? I don't know. I don't know, that's the way I feel. That's exactly the way I feel. I'm just like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm highly attractive, sometimes... Yeah, that's exactly how I am. He's starting to grow on me a little bit more. He's the biggest dork in the world. He has the most confidence, more confidence than he probably should. He's just so dorky that it... He's just, you know, the word for Eric is corny. He's corny.
I don't know what's going to happen in the future with me and Eric. I don't know when I started finding him even intriguing, but somehow it kind of crept up on me. I mean, we'll see what happens.